Hello and welcome to this review. Welcome to this review of imported legacy blended Scotch whiskey, 40% alcohol, distilled and blended in Scotland. It says a very rare and subtle blend of 100% light Scotch whiskeys, imported and bottled by the Legacy Company of Frankfort, Kentucky. 2022 bottle. Beautiful plastic. I did see glass, but the glass liter bottle, I found it after I bought the plastic. I would have preferred glass, but this will do. This was $14.99 for this huge thing. I found this in Jefferson Parish. I've never seen it around here. I found it on the plastic on the east bank of Jefferson Parish, and the plastic on the west bank. Might be in Orleans Parish also. So we've got gold, black, white, gold, black, and khaki appearance, I guess, or off-white linen. And showing a knight. And the thing says Pax Peace in Latin. All right, so I don't think this label's ever changed since it was introduced in 1962, and a lot of background noise. And I checked the trademark history. It was introduced in 1962, not 2062, 1962, and it's always been owned by the same company, Sazerac. Sazerac Brands owns this. So it's produced in Scotland by somebody, and it's bottled in Kentucky at Buffalo Trace, not Legacy Distilling. I have a Chivas Regal glass. They don't have Legacy glasses. Yes, there's a whiskey, a North American whiskey called Legacy whiskey, okay? But no trademark problem there, because Sazerac owns Legacy whiskey, North American whiskey, so they own the Scotch and the North American one. I couldn't find any area to write a written review on this. And compressed air. This is the first video review for this product in the world, and I guess it won't be a written review. I wouldn't know where to write it. They don't have it listed on Distiller or anywhere. Okay, but it has been on the market over 60 years, so I guess that's a legacy. I don't know if anybody likes it. Somebody must like it. They wouldn't carry it if no one bought it. I think I bought this at Total Wine & More. Also, I saw it at Savannah Discount in the glass bottle, and I think Star has it in Kenner. Star is a famous liquor store in Kenner and in Gretna, Louisiana. All right, so it's got kind of a slightly greenish gold appearance, typical for Scotch. What types of whiskeys are used in this intricate, rare blend? Well, it's probably 80% grain whiskey. It's a breezy, mostly overcast, cool afternoon, okay, just to let you know. Yeah, it might be 20% single malt, but what is it? Speyside, Highland, Isla? No. What region? We don't know. It's never going to be known. All right. So, nice looking product, I guess. $14.99 for a handle. Unreal, but it is real because I bought it. Okay, here we go. It's got sweetness in the nose, like honey, and some peatiness like compost pile. I hear a mob of blackbirds. You probably hear them too. I don't know what they're what they're all about, but they get in a mob, right? Okay, or a flock. All right, let's go with the taste. And here they come. Sound like. Rather hear birds than compressed air. Okay, it has a sharp flavor, but it's not a harsh flavor. It's not sharp like bitey or nasty or anything like that. It's kind of mild and mellow. Now, what is Sazerac's deal with this product? I mean, they've owned it in its entire existence. They don't promote it in any way. Doesn't appear that they've ever changed the label, because I was looking at some old internet photos. But maybe it justifies its existence by they don't promote it, it's on the shelf, and it sells. Not a great seller, but it sells, and it's profitable, so they keep it. You know? And now, if that's what works, then may as well keep doing it. I know Specs had it on their website. They're in a big Texas. They're in Texas, big Texas liquor chain. So I looked this up on Total Wine though, and they didn't have it. I mean, I just looked it up, and they showed the Legacy North American whiskey, but not the Scotch. So I'm pretty sure I bought this at Total Wine. I don't think I bought it at Star. Doesn't matter. I got it. But Total Wine, you know, they'll have something and you'll go back a month later and they won't have it and you'll never see it again over there. That's happened to me many times, so can't really go by that. It's got honey sweetness. Is there any peat or smoke? Absolutely not. None whatsoever. It's just honey and cereal grain. It's almost like one of these honey topped cereal, breakfast cereals, like Honey Bunches of Oats, but like this doesn't have oats. Honey Bunches of corn and barley. Medium body, mostly dry finish. It is smooth, it is nice. I mean, it kind of reminds me in some ways of Highland Mist, another old Sazerac brand that they bought from Barton, I think. They bought Hartley from Barton. I was talking about that in the Hartley video. I was saying, I know somebody had introduced it in 1943, and that was Barton brands, Barton Distilling, but they got bought out by Sazerac in 2009, so that's how they got a hold of Hartley. Barton used to be a big independent company. Still a big entity, you know, but it's not independent. It's owned by Sazerac. They have a Barton distillery. There's peatiness, but there's no smoke. So there is a peat, like I say, that compost pile. And there's the sweet grain, the honey grains. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Highland Mist, but I think Highland Mist has a little touch of smoke, like 1% smoke and 99% not smoky. That's how, but this would be 0% smoke and 100% not smoky. Inverhouse was all right, but it was a little bitey on the aftertaste. It's all gone now. That was another one that Sazerac got a hold of. Inverhouse. They started Legacy, like I said. They started Takavad, because some of their brands they did start. You know, obviously Sazerac Rye they started, but a lot of their portfolio was acquired from other people over the years. Spilled a little bit of it. Southern Comfort they started, then they sold it off, and then they bought it back a few years ago. It's nice. I'm going slow because I'm trying to think like, there's got to be some negative stuff because it's so cheap. You know, you got to talk about the nastiness, but it's really got no nastiness. It's basic, but it's nice. So if you say, well, I want an inexpensive, basic Scotch, blended Scotch whiskey, that's nice and not nasty. This is one to get. So I'll go with an 8.5, 85 out of 100, 8.5 out of 10, a B, a good product. So, gotta clean my pants, I spilled it, but anyway, Les Bon Temps Relais, a good product. I wouldn't say very good, but a good product. And I'm going to end this review by saying, oh, and I think the liter was like $7.99. The liter, crazy, huh? I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all go to Kentucky and take a Buffalo Trace distillery tour.